Hey everyone, it's Lisa Morton here with this week's Ghost Report. In case you think the most famous haunting in history has to be Amityville or maybe the Conjuring house, think again, because it is actually a case called the Drummer of Tedworth that's over 350 years old. This haunting has a lot of reasons to be famous, but let me give you the background first. It all starts in March of 1661 when a British magistrate named John Mompesson is visiting a village where he keeps hearing drumming. He ends up finding a drummer who claims to have all kinds of papers allowing him to play that drum nonstop, but the papers turn out to be forged, the drummer is arrested, and the drum is confiscated and sent to Mompesson's house. Well, not long after the drum arrives, Mompesson's family begins to hear, yeah, you guessed it, drumming noises coming from all around the house. Soon they're seeing blue light dancing around, hearing singing in the chimney, and the children are being lifted right up out of their beds by unseen hands. The drummer claimed that he had learned sorcery from another soldier in the army. He was charged with witchcraft along with other crimes, and he ended up going to prison. For a while, things calmed down, but then the drummer escaped, returned to the village, and it all started up again. Word of these incredible happenings got around, and a highly respected clergyman and philosopher named Joseph Glanville decided that he had to check this out for himself. Glanville arrived at the Mompesson house in January of 1662 and soon encountered scratching noises that almost seemed to be conversing with him. Glanville was completely convinced that these things were genuine, and he wrote up his investigations in his book Saducimus Triumphatus. That made the case famous throughout the entire world, and before long there were books and plays based on this haunting, and even a copycat drummer in America. Now, Joseph Glanville is sometimes thought to be the first paranormal investigator, and the case is the first detailed account of what we would now call a poltergeist. At least in modern times, we'd know all that drumming is just our drunken neighbor playing their music too loud again. With that, I will wish you some peace and quiet, and I'll be back next week with a new Ghost Report.